Well, good morning. We're here with Ernie Rodriguez of E&R Quality Painting here in Wesley Chapel, New Tampa, the Tampa Bay area. And Ernie, thank you very much for being with us today. So you see a lot of stuff going out there as a commercial and residential painter, painting contractor. You see people doing all different kinds of things when it comes to painting their houses. What are the common mistakes that you see that people make when they're actually going about painting their house?
Well, the most common mistake that I see is when they do the trimming on we call it cutting in of the trim. They get a lot of paint on things that they don't need to get paint on. If they're going to cut the ceiling line, they get a lot of paint on the ceiling, and you don't get straight lines. And a lot of times also when they go to prep the walls with their holes and stuff, they don't know how to prep them right, and if it's not prepped right, the finished coat just does not look right because sometimes it's too flat, and with a lot of texture on the walls, they don't know how to apply the texture, and it can flash on you. And what I mean by flash is you'll see the spot that you prepped out because it wasn't prepped right, and then the paint actually brings out new imperfections on it. So that doesn't look right. And I think the most common mistake that I see is most homeowners want to paint a small room, so they figure they can paint a small bathroom. A small bathroom is actually harder to paint than a 10 by 10 room. So if you're going to do it yourself, I would do the bedroom versus the bathroom or a kitchen. Kitchens and baths are the hardest to paint because of all the cut work and all the brush work that's involved. So that's one of the most common mistakes that I see.
Oh, that's very interesting. So preparation is key. I mean, and that's a large part of behind the scenes stuff that people don't really look at, right? I mean, you're doing a lot of that stuff, looking at the quality of the wall, seeing if it's going to be even or not, because after they do it, they say, oh my gosh, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, and also on exterior is the most common mistake I see homeowners do is in this area there's a lot of stucco. It's really difficult to roll stucco by itself. So we as professionals and most professional painters in the area, we spray in back row. But if you're going to spray in back row, you have to really prep the house right. And when we say prep the house, is you have to cover all your windows with plastic or paper. You have to cover your lanai screens. Anything that you don't want paint on, you've got to cover it up. Because you can get overspray on virtually anything. It's very easy. So if you're a homeowner and you're going to rent a machine to spray it yourself, you really got to make sure you prep the house right. Because if you don't, you're going to get a lot of overspray on places that are not supposed to be painted. And I've seen that a lot when homeowners go to do it themselves.
So guys think that they can just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and I'm going to do it myself because I'm going to save a ton of money. What they don't realize is that they're not even getting close to the job that really should be done.
That's correct. Homeowners, sometimes they don't apply enough paint. If you're going to paint the exterior of your house, you have to apply enough paint to get a good coverage on it. You have a lot of nooks and crannies in the walls, and if you don't get the paint in there, it's just not going to, you're not going to get the finished product that you want. It's not going to seal in the house the right way, which, when the paint actually keeps all the elements out, rain, mold, mildew, it keeps it out from getting into the cement or into the stucco.
Great points. Well, Ernie, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate your comments.